Hey, what's up, guys? Today is January 25th. Yeah, 25th. Counter-Strike is still not a dead game. So, yeah, let's get into it. It's been a minute since I've made a video. Life gets in the way sometimes. We just had our little baby girl. She's 6 weeks old. So, it's been kind of, just the adjustment period with 3 kids. You can see I've kind of got a different background than I used to. I moved into my office, basically, is what it is now. So, thanks for everybody who's watching this video and who's kind of stuck around. I think last place we stopped was the winter lore stickers, and then I made that video on just skins for 2023, and then from there I said I was going to release a stickers video and then a gloves knives video, and those are going to come. I've just got to find the time for them because, like, as you guys know, stickers are like my main thing. That's what I do, and it's what I do best. So I'm trying to make sure that I stay on top of that game while also getting other stuff taken care of. But with that said, today was the past couple days have been pretty fun for me. I guess we'll start back with where we left off. We left off at I think the most recent sticker I talked about was the winter lore sticker, which was pretty cool. Got some pretty good reviews. Then I released my first blast premiere concept, and these kind of got some love. They're not quite borderless. I enjoyed making them. The comments that I got on them were pretty great. But I wasn't happy with them enough. I thought I could do better. First of all, I love the color palette of these. The Sherbert color palette, I'm always a fan of that, but I know not everybody is. So from there, I kind of took a step back to kind of focus on some other things. One of the ideas I had was to create a 3-piece sticker. Now, this idea came it's right before you go to bed. You guys know how it is. It was right before I went to bed, and I was like, what if instead of one sticker we had multiple stickers that formed to create one sticker? And you can see that's exactly what it is. It's the banana sliced into three parts, so 3/3. So I made this bad boy, and I could not be happier. In fact, it did pretty well with the reviews, so I'm pretty amped on this guy. I hope this gets into the game for 2 reasons. Number 1 is because I would actually put this on my skins. And number 2 is because having 3 stickers in a capsule is more profitable than 1 sticker in the capsule. That's just a little bit of, trying to make sure my family is funded. But I think these things are super fun. I've got a lot more 3-part stickers that are on the way that I'm going to be developing. It just takes a while to get these things out because the process, for everything I do, obviously I have to do it 3 times over, but there's more to it than just that. But either way, so I put that guy out. It was pretty fun. And then I put out my Turbine sticker series, which this was more of me playing with light and how I can manipulate light in the source environment. So these things actually look super cool in game. And if I pull up, and I'm going to get this up and running here real quick, they look a lot better than the pictures come out. And I don't even know if they're going to come out, across YouTube as good as they look on my screen. And I think I got a lot of hate for that. Like, people were saying that they look kind of busy and all this stuff. Like, yes, I understand. But if you see them in game, you'll understand. So let me pull these up here. Hold on real quick. And like I said, I don't know how well this is going to come across YouTube. Let's try the HAL colorway. So you can see that when you actually have a full-on picture of how it would look, it's completely and entirely different than how it looks in those screenshots, just because it's so much more detailed. And when you have it in game, it looks way more detailed. And you can see, let me pull it. Yeah, okay. You can see the fact that there's a map on it that creates that, the 3D layer. And I spent a lot of time getting these just right, because when you put them on your firearm, your gun, they look insane. And I wish, it is what it is. People are gonna be judgy, and not everybody wants these stickers, yada yada. I understand that. Don't think I don't. But these look like in game absolutely insane. So that was just that was the next thing I moved on to after the banana stickers. I had a couple other ideas, but This is kind of where those stuck out. But that's these stickers. And then I started getting back into my Paris stickers. So this is kind of where the story picks up a little bit. Let me pull up my Twitter here. I forget how to go this. Yeah, okay. Profile. So here's my Twitter. And like here's kind of like the regular stuff I post. I just make my Turbine sticker with the titanium colorway got some views, got a couple of likes, got some comments, which is pretty nice. I enjoy that. I like that. And then we come up to my Paris sticker concepts, and these things literally blew up, which is insane. I mean, that's over 100,000 views on just the two mains alone. So let's pull these up real quick because I'd like to show them to you guys. Sticker preview. And I think the funniest thing is my stickers being featured in other YouTubers' videos before I even had a chance to make my own YouTube video about these, which is entertaining. Astralis. We'll start with Astralis. Oh, sorry. It's a weird thing with SDK where it basically keeps if you don't have a normal map on a sticker and then you switch, or if you do have one and then you switch to one that doesn't have a normal map, it basically keeps the normal map. So that's what that was. That's why it looked funky. Also, it's beer o'clock. Alright, so my Strauss Hollow. Now this is the same concept that you guys have seen me put out before, where the major logo appears as you scroll through the hollow. And Astralis was a great starting point for this concept, where we have the negative space of the logo. Obviously, you guys know what the Astralis logo looks like. It's a star. But as you scroll through it, it looks super cool. I'm kind of, honing in on the things I want to accomplish with these stickers. So this one is looking pretty mint, and I think one of the things I was kind of sad about was my Cloud9 got most of the attention because of the negative. And it's cool, but in that main thumbnail that I posted, I didn't expect it to blow up. Sorry, not this. I didn't expect it to blow up, and when it did, I realized that people weren't really seeing the coolness of it unless they scrolled down, and not as many people scrolled down on it. So let's pull up that hollow. So here, right here is about what people saw. They saw this, which the negative space effect, sure, it's cool, but it also features that same effect, and I think a lot of people eventually caught on to that, which is nice. But to see these in game is absolutely insane. So let me pull that up real quick for you guys. Sticker preview, and then we're gonna head up to the AK. Let's see. This is not like a super thought out video like my last one was. I'm just kind of off the cuff because I didn't realize that people were gonna like these as much as they did, and a bunch of people were gonna make YouTube videos about them before I could. So kind of just rolling with the punches here. So when we scroll through it, like, that looks fucking mint. I'm super amped on these. So these feature just a regular, if I zoom in here, they just feature a straight up hollow spectrum like I've been doing. If you guys are familiar with sticker creation, the blue layer is basically black for the Blast Premier logos, and on the hollow spectrum I have a black bar at the top that only covers half of it, or it's not black, it's blue, but that's how you get this effect. And I absolutely love this. When I made all the videos with this thing in game, it was super cool to look at. So there's those two, and then I did a heroic, because heroic's the #1 ranked team. Now whether you agree with that or not, that's your own decision, but heroic, I had a little bit of a design choice to make on this one, because people were saying that it looks cool on Cloud9, looks cool on Strauss because they're one-dimensional stickers, let's try something harder. And I was like, I absolutely agree. So in order to achieve the background effect, so if you look at heroic's logo, it's got, the diamond in the back and then the H in the front. We offset the gradient, or not the gradient, the hollow spectrum, 50%. So this part's red while the rest of it's colorful, and then this part's red, and then this is colorful. So that's how we did that, where it's got it. Obviously, it does kind of look out of place because heroic has like a 3-to-1 ratio on here, width to height. So it does look a little bit more out of place. And there's ways around that. For instance, we could shorten this. We can make it like a shape going on, but that's, those are choices that, Valve, if they ever accepted me into their system, would have to make. But that's kind of how this sticker plays out, and I think this one looks cool. It needs some tweaking for sure, but I've got a whole bunch of teams I'm trying to work on all of a sudden because people have been requesting them. And then the last one is Liquid. So the reason I did Liquid next is actually pretty fun. Do I need to change this? No. Liquid, the official CSGO Liquid account, followed me on Twitter, which made me pretty happy. So I was going to do like Mouse and Forza today because Forza is like their new logo is super cool. But because Liquid followed me, I was like, well, I have to do theirs first. So this is what that sticker looks like. Now, you may notice the Blast Premier Paris 23 concept is similar to the last one, the Heroic. I used the same kind of where it says Blast Premier, their logo, and then my Paris 23 right there. So it's not nearly as in the way. It's a lot cleaner than a lot of the Valve in-house stickers, I guess you'll call them, are. But it's cleaner, and it still tells you what the major was. But at the same time, the color scheme I chose here, I just fucking think it's mint. And you'll see some of those videos on like my Twitter if you follow it that I'm about to post after this. I mean, this is just it's nice to look at. I kind of wish, like, when I put out a sticker, I absolutely wish that was in the game for a variety of reasons. Because I want to leave my mark on the game for sure. But when I pulled these up in game, they looked so cool. So these have, not only do they have that, like, I don't know what to call it. I called it the Mirage series. I know they did this with the Reason Hollows. I think they did it in a different way, but it's the Mirage series where the Blast Premier, like, it appears and then it disappears and then it appears and it disappears. But I also added a normal map to these so that they're like, it's a foil / hollow because the Valve has added those to the game before, plus the negative space, plus all these things. Like, these look absolutely insane in game. Absolutely insane in game. So yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see these here in a minute, and you can tell that as we're going through these, and I know what a lot of guys do is they'll come up with ideas, and they'll say, here's a background idea for the Paris 23 concept stickers, and they'll put that background on there, and then they'll take all the team logos and they'll slap the team logo on, create the hollow mask, done and done. With these, I want to experiment more and more with each logo of like, what can we do? What can we get done with these? So you can see even with this, instead of having the black bar with the logo, or I'm sorry, the larger style negative space with the logo coming down about here and about here, I made it so that the Liquid Hollow or the Liquid logo kind of blends into it. Now, not every team can do that, obviously, but for Liquid, I mean, it looks so good to have it done like this instead of having a higher and lower bars basically for the negative space. But yeah, so in the past 2 days, I've quadrupled, sextupled my Twitter followers. I've had professional CSGO teams messaging me, which is pretty cool. And this is kind of, I've been excited for this kind of stuff to happen. I knew I was capable of it. So everybody that's subscribed to me so far, I really appreciate that. You guys have been awesome for sticking with me. I know I don't upload nearly as often as I should for somebody who wants to be like in the CSGO scene, but also don't forget to check out arcodigital.gg. That's where I host all of my clothing and the designs that I do. And follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, tell me which sticker was your favorite and who you hope to see at the Paris 2023 Major. And then I guess if you don't want to do that, just go ahead and comment how disappointed you were with today's update. So yeah, today's January 25th. CSGO is still not a dead game, and I appreciate you all. Thanks.